Hey, mamitas y papitos. Lucha Libre Lady here. This is my first video for YouTube. And yeah, welcome to the house. A weight loss journey. You may have seen some of my short videos. When I first started, I was wearing like the Lucha Libre mask, but I got some feedback which, you know, Lucha Libre is not a big thing in Australia. And it is really big in Latino countries, Mexico in particular, and I think America as well. But it's pretty not well known here in Australia, and so people found a mask a bit scary, a bit terrifying. And apparently, I've got a nice smile, so I've put away the mask for now. I liked wearing the mask, I found it really fun, so it might come out every now and again, but for now, you just got my beautiful face. And no makeup today, but I probably will wear makeup in some of my videos. Just depends on how much energy I have. I have got a chronic illness called fibromyalgia, which means I have got chronic pain. There's about, I think, over 240 symptoms, but the main one is chronic pain. I also have chronic fatigue, so my energy levels are not the best. So depending on how much energy I have when I record is how much effort I'm going to be putting into my presentation. Also, if you notice, I take long breaks in between saying things. It's because one of the symptoms of fibromyalgia is fibro fog. So it can be, my head gets pretty cloudy and I forget things. It seems to kick in a lot when I talk, so it can be hard to remember what I was about to say, and it can be hard to remember words. I just go blank sometimes, which is not ideal when recording videos. So if I space out my words or if I do go blank, I'm going to try to edit my videos. I'm new to editing as well. But yeah, it's because I do get fibro fog and I just go blank or I can't remember words, and that will be impacting how I speak on camera. Excuse me. So, Lucha Libre Lady. Lucha Libre Lady. For my English speaking viewers, I speak Spanish as well as English. I was born in Uruguay. My family migrated to Australia when I was nearly 3. So I've grown up in Australia, but I'm very proud of my Latina heritage. And Lucha Libre Lady is me. And Libre means freedom, lucha means fighting or effort. And throughout my life, I've had to fight quite a lot on a whole heap of different areas. And so right now, my biggest fight is my weight loss journey, and I'm fighting for my health primarily. I love being plus sized. I love being curvy. I really like having curves, but having a chronic illness, I'm also 48. It gets harder to lose weight, or I find like I'm losing weight, but it's really slow, and it is harder to lose weight as I get older. And as I already have a chronic illness that impacts my mobility, I realize I need to do something about my weight now rather than later, because the older I get, the harder it will get to lose weight, and my condition already impacts because I have chronic pain in my legs, all over my body, but it particularly impacts my legs, also my lower limbs on my arm, impacts on my body. I have days where I can't move. And walking and standing, and that's already difficult. Carrying extra weight makes that even more difficult. So for the sake of my health and because I'm getting older, I need to lose weight. I'm already fabulous. I feel sexy, so it's not about my body image or my body size. I want to lose weight for my health. I started this journey in November 2024. There we go. That's what I mean by spacing my words. And I've been doing shorts on TikTok and YouTube. I've been doing weigh-ins. You may have seen them. You probably haven't. I haven't had many views. I'm going to keep doing shorts of my weigh-ins. And yeah, I've lost 10 kilos so far. I started at 169 kilos. I'm going to put the translations into other weight forms on the screen, probably on the bottom of the screen, maybe on the top, who knows. So I've lost 10 kilos. I did get down to 159 kilos, but I've been sort of stuck on 160, 159 kilos for most of February. I was really happy today because when I weighed myself, I had gotten back down to 159. But I've had a February was tough. It started in January, and then it kept going till February, and then all of a sudden we're in March, and I'm like, wow, I haven't been losing more weight, and I'm gonna be as honest as I can on these videos, and I've been honest on my short videos. You know, weight loss is not easy, and I love food, and I use food not just for nutrition. You know, I use food to celebrate. I use food for comfort. Me and food, got a lot going on. And I will do lots of videos on all the different ways that I relate to food. If you're watching this and you've had weight issues throughout your life, you probably relate that nutrition and food is just one aspect of your relationship with food. People who don't, people who can maintain a healthy weight or who don't have a whole heap of other food issues, they don't understand what it's like when food is a lot more than nutrition. But, everyone, the human body, the human person, humans are complex beings, and for some of us, especially if you've had trauma, I find, I've had a lot of trauma in my life, so my relationship with food's got a lot of other things going on other than nutrition. So I need to get on with this because time is ticking. So what my goals are is I started at 169 kilos in November 2024. My goal is to get to 110 kilos by November 2025. I have tried lots of different weight loss methods, and I'll do a separate video on weight loss methods. And I've been using Weight Watchers to lose weight. I have found it's a really workable method for me. It's something I can use and keep to. They use a point system, so they give you a certain amount of points to stick to or to keep within each day. They let you know all these different foods, how much value different food has, and you can eat whatever you like as long as you stay to your points each day. There's an app where you write in, type in whatever, what you're eating in a day, and so that keeps track of how many points you're using and how many points you've got left. As I said, it works for me. And yeah, so far I've lost 10 kilos. It's been very slow weight loss, but that's on me. I indulge way too much with Uber. I spend way too much money on Uber. And yeah, I also have got full disclosure, because my chronic illness has impacted me. I also have mental health issues. I've got complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I am in the process of getting diagnosed for ADHD. And I mention this because with the fibromyalgia and the mental illness, I am considered disabled. I'm not able to work at the moment. I have worked a lot in the past. Hang on. Let's get this chair thing happening. There we go. So At the moment, I'm not working. I have been employed in lots of different jobs in the past. Once I got really sick with fibromyalgia, I had to stop working, and then I did work over a period of years. And then we had a family tragedy that impacted me to the point that I had to stop working again. I found when I was working with fibromyalgia, it was very difficult to maintain my work commitments. And yeah, what I'm saying currently, I'm not working. I am on a disability pension, and I also receive NDIS funding, which is something we have in Australia, which enables you to get funding for different types of support to help you maintain your standard of living with things like housework, assistance with transport, a whole heap of other things. So because I get funding, because I'm disabled and limited in my capacity to do a lot of things, I have a support worker who helps me with my meal preparations. And so she's been wonderful, and she's been helping me do meal preps based on Weight Watchers recipes. So that's helped a lot with wanting to lose weight, because she does my meal preps, brings them over, we put them in the fridge and the freezer, and that takes care, makes it so easy because everything's already cooked and I just grab what I'm supposed to eat. But as I mentioned, I do have an Uber issue. So that slows me down with the weight loss. When I'm really focused, I've been doing really well, but life happens. And so my weight loss has been slow. Lucha Libre Lady from the editing booth, which looks suspiciously like my recording studio. Magic of the internet. Yeah, so I thought I'd interrupt. My first video is a bit long, so I thought now might be a good time to just cut in and pause. And yeah, you can check out part 2, which I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, maybe next week. But thanks for watching so far, and there will be more Lucha Libre Lady to come. Always remember, la lucha vale la pena. La lucha vale la pena. So you're worth the effort, the fight is worth the effort. Hang in there. Hasta la victoria siempre, which is we always go for victory. See you soon. Bye.